Hello my friends, I'm Eric and today we are watching episode 4 of season 7 of Supernatural. So, last time around was fun, last time around was a Monster of the Week episode, and then it ended with a reminder, don't forget there's Leviathans. I mean, it started with that as well, because it started with us waking up with Dean, that is, waking up in the hospital, where episode 2 took place, or a lot of it at least, took place, with the... the Leviathans infiltrated that. Doctor was a surgeon, and then there was also a nurse and an administrator, I think, that they got hold of in there, the swim team. And we woke up there. Dean had broken his leg. He was in a cast. Bobby showed up out of nowhere. I don't really appreciate that, if I'm going to be completely honest. The fact that we don't know what happened to Bobby at the end of the episode 2, and then in the beginning of episode 3 he just shows up and he's just there and he's just fine. It's like, what are you doing here? Why are you in the hospital, you loser? Let's go, let's get out of here. I'll go get Sam. You hop on these crutches and get out to the ambulance entrance, whatever. So yeah, I don't really appreciate him showing up like that, without us knowing. It feels like a cop-out, because they knew what they were doing when they were making us freak out about the possibility that Bobby was gone. And then he's just there, and they don't explain how he got there, or what happened to him, why he wasn't at his house, or what. It's just, don't worry about it, let's move on. And I would have appreciated to know what happened to Bobby. Anyways, then Sam went off on his own to solve a case that he was involved with as a kid. Don't need to talk about that really. And then at the end, there was this guy who Edgar had tasked with tracking down the Winchesters. So that's where it ended, and it will be interesting to see what happens in this one, if it's going to focus on the Leviathan thing, if we're going to get answers, because we have no way to fight them at the moment, or if it's another Monster of the Week. I'm hoping for Monster of the Week episodes, because as long as it's a Monster of the Week episode, Bobby is safe, because I'm really concerned for his safety at the moment. Anyways, it's time to figure out what happens next. Let's see if let's see if any of my fears are going to be realized. Well, there's only one, but it's a big one. Anyways, before we get started, I just quickly want to mention the Patreon. On the Patreon, I am 8 episodes ahead, which is 4 weeks of videos, and the episodes are also uncut over on Patreon, not edited down like here on YouTube. So if that is something that interests you, feel free to check it out. Links in the description down below. There's also all the other shows and movies I do, like Avatar: The Last Airbender, like Gravity Falls, Legend of Korra, Invincible stuff, Arcane was fantastic. If you haven't seen that, you really need to watch that, because that was amazing. Anyways, let's get into episode 4 of season 7 of Supernatural. Dearborn. Someone is running from the cops, or not the cops, someone's running from a car. I just assume cops. I don't know why I assumed cops.
That's impossible.
Is there someone in the car, or is the car driving itself? Oh, it's gonna be haunted cars running up to the roof, right? Or no? Running up to his apartment? Yeah, his apartment. Car's gonna be in his apartment, isn't it? Oh, that's so awesome. Great transition as well. I love that. Oh, stop it, Lucifer. That's gonna stop working eventually, Sam. You can't just squeeze that old wound.
Working a regular job.
Yeah, it does feel wonky, doesn't it?
Bob, you'll call if anything flares up on the Leviathan front. Meantime, you want to work this case, Dean.
You should be concerned about if nothing flares up. You should be really concerned.
By the way, thank you.
Or?
Amy.
Don't thank him.
Let her go, but
He tracked her down and killed her.
Welcome to Crazy Town. Population 1 dead guy.
Yeah. How are you going to explain this? How are the cops going to try to explain this?
Some kind of ghost with a license?
License
Yeah.
to kill.
Clever. At least you tried, Dean. That's something.
It's something spectral. Check this out.
Yeah, but how?
AA, 10 years.
Oh, he killed someone. That's when he decided to go sober, because he accidentally ran someone over.
I gave up AA for Lent.
We're not Catholic.
Always with the details. AA gives me James.
Wow.
Yeah, why? Because you feel... what's the word? He feels targeted by it, or something?
Something was eating at him, though, the last time I saw him. He almost slipped.
When?
Just before he died, I guess. He called me from Neil's Tavern, said he was an inch away from drinking, so...
Because it was like an anniversary. Maybe a 10-year anniversary of something.
Just had a few questions about a customer of yours, name of Matthew Hammond.
Sure, he's not in trouble.
Flower shop. He went to buy flowers for a grave.
Where do the flowers go?
Miss Elizabeth Duran.
You mind writing Elizabeth's address down? I'd like to pay her a visit.
It's gonna be in the cemetery. Here it is. Awesome.
Here we go.
There it is.
Meet Elizabeth Duran.
Died at 10.
Ooh, 10 years old. Yikes.
Elizabeth Duran, killed 10 years ago when a neighbor backed out of his driveway.
You didn't really need to go there just for that, you know? I mean, I appreciate showing it to us, but could have just Googled it.
Now that we got a decent beat on Ghost Rider, let's go. Burn her bones. Put her to rest.
That seems too easy, doesn't it? I love how routine it is.
Keep that thing away from me!
No one else is reacting, though. Is no one else seeing it? No one else is seeing it. Okay. That doesn't track with ghosts, like normal ghosts, though, right?
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
So something is killing people with... like, I'm assuming this guy has tortured animals prior, like a dog or something. Like, so it's not a specific ghost. It's something else.
Shreds in a wild animal attack last night.
It is a dangerous world out there.
He was in the restroom of a diner.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
I love that. Just pops right, but yeah, that doesn't sound right.
5 years ago, he was arrested for running a dogfighting operation.
Classy.
No, terrible.
Do dogs even have ghosts?
The first I've heard of it.
That sounds weird.
Yeah, it does sound weird. So what's going on here?
I mean, I'm no one to judge, but it sounds to me like that guy had it coming.
Definitely did, yeah.
Got probation, started volunteering at an animal shelter.
Yeah, because he had to.
At first, yeah, but he kept going long after he served his time.
Yeah, because he felt bad about it. Same like with the first guy.
What?
What? What?
Nothing, man. You okay?
Peachy. Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, Dean is becoming affected. He feels bad about what he did to Amy. Right?
Apparently whatever's in red dirt makes great apples.
Wow, I'd be so interested in that if I ate apples.
Apples are awesome. What's this now?
You okay?
Guy just jumped in front of a car, Sam.
You want us to help you, sir?
It's like you've seen a ghost.
But you can't do anything for me. No one can.
Why not?
Because it's all impossible. You won't even believe me.
Well, try it.
You found the right people to tell crazy stuff to.
When was this?
1981.
And they just put you on trial?
No, I just got out of prison.
Okay, you're making less sense the more you talk.
Oh, it's okay, just...
Is this another god? Like with... or something godlike? Like with the Fates? Is this like Justice? The Justitia?
And the next I get jumped. Wake up in a damn courtroom.
Courtroom? Like a courtroom?
Well, no.
Yeah, I guess.
In this bar where you were grabbed?
Neil's Tavern.
Same place Matthew Hammond went before his,
Yeah, and Apple Farm. Could be Mediterranean. Yeah.
It was these weird symbols.
Symbols. Do you remember any of them? Can you draw them?
Promising. Very promising.
How about a drunk driver, Michael Vick, a murderer? I'm just saying, I'm having a hard time not rooting for the ghosts on this one. I'm just saying, you know, one simple freaking day on the job, is that too much to ask?
That is too much to ask. Like, have you met yourself?
Let's go back to that form.
Oh, no.
Look, you're safer with me than not.
Most likely, yeah.
To stay inside the circle until I get back, okay? It'll protect you.
How?
Just trust me, okay? I'm trying to help.
Just say salt keeps out evil. I mean, he's inclined to believe you. Considering how impossible the other things he just encountered, Warren, that is, he should believe you if you say that salt keeps out evil.
No, I just got a few questions. Believe it or not, I'm a cop.
I believe it. You look like you've seen some crap.
Oh, has he ever? He's seen a lot of crap.
You ever do something behind someone's back because you had to?
Now you feel bad? Well, Dean, if you had to, I feel guilty.
Because he didn't actually need to.
Well, you know, we don't have enough room.
Why are we focusing on this guy in the foreground on the right? I'm testing my theory, by the way, about this case. With extremely unexplainable things, God. Some kind of pagan god. Yeah, it's dirt.
Definitely Egyptian. Book of the Dead.
So, good news then.
Egyptian.
They identify the god Osiris. He gets a hold of you, he's judge, jury, and executioner.
Oh.
Lore says that
Okay.
he can see directly into the human heart.
So it is basically, yeah, justice.
Others worth, boom.
Yeah, there's the scales.
What's he doing?
Was it the guy on the right in the bar with Dean? Was it focused on him a couple of times? Yeah, he looked kind of Egyptian, I guess.
Nothing but a ground ball. You just gotta put your mid down. You are Dean Winchester. This is what you do.
Trying to talk himself up.
Call me, this is important.
No, he's captured.
He was supposed to meet me here.
Where are you? I can be right there.
Please just stay inside the circle, dude. Yeah. Just please stay inside the circle. Don't freak out. Maybe it doesn't help, though. Yeah. He's boned.
Please, you did it to us.
Here it is.
Really old school form of justice, this. An eye for an eye. Ooh, very fancy.
Really, Warren, all you noticed were the symbols?
Hey, he was going through a traumatic thing.
Winchester.
Yeah, he was the guy, the bald guy at the bar.
You're gonna skulk all night, Sam?
Sam?
Yeah, it's not good that Sam is here because you're really concerned about Sam finding out.
Osiris. He's an Egyptian god.
Ta-da!
My theory worked out.
Now go back.
When it's really unexplainable, God.
Let me defend him.
Well, that's unusual.
Are you gonna respect his rights or not?
I don't think he cares about American constitutional rights. He's gonna allow it, but I don't think he much cares.
Very fine objection. Denied.
What? Why? Because I'm the judge, son.
Yeah.
Now stop.
And I don't think these... Oh, good Lord. I don't think you're working on the same laws here.
Prosecution calls Joanna Beth Harvell to the stand.
Joe.
What is your relationship to Dean Winchester?
We work together.
You saw him as a mentor of sorts.
I wouldn't put it like that.
How would you put it?
I don't know.
A big brother, more like.
Had nothing to do with your first case, the one that started it all.
Oh, yeah, with H.H. Holmes, all right? That was a good episode. I enjoyed that.
You would have chosen the exact same road.
No, probably not. She wanted to impress him.
Put words in her mouth.
Keep him under control, counsel, or I'll remove his tongue.
Oh, I like this. This is neat. I wonder what the other witnesses are going to be. I think the last one is going to be Amy, but who's the second one going to be?
Your dad wasn't the wife?
Yes, he was.
So why'd you start?
Daddy issues. Definitely.
You make a good case, Sam. So now we get rid of Jo because she doesn't fit Osiris's narrative, you know?
Prosecution calls Sam Winchester to the stand.
Oh, that's interesting.
But were you not happily out of the family racket until Dean showed back up in that gas guzzler?
Well, not really, because unbeknownst to Sam, there were demons, like, organizing his life.
None of that is on Dean directly.
Yeah, thinking back to everyone, he's gotten killed, or they've gotten killed.
Rather damn you with him than be alone.
I can't... kind of have a point there, I guess.
Another I gotten pulled back in.
You know that for certain.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, he would have gotten pulled back in, but Dean wanting desperately to not be alone, yeah.
I don't decide anything, Sam.
No.
I don't decide Dean's guilt.
Dean does.
So if Dean believes he's innocent, then he is?
Yeah, but you're doomed on that front, my friend.
I want to call Dean to the stand.
Oh, you do now? There is an order to this stuff, you know. Okay, I'll allow it.
As if you have that much procedure.
When you came and got me, did you know Jess would die? Or any of it?
Of course not.
Right. How could you? I mean, are you psychic?
No, definitely not psychic.
Great. So
No,
why
that's
was
Sam.
you guilty about not predicting the future. Does any of this feel like it's really on you?
Very good. Both of you. All right. Because I really...
Time for the third witness, I guess.
Do you want me to call my last witness? Or have we had enough?
Yeah, or do you just want to tell?
I find you, Dean Winchester, guilty in your heart and sentence you to die.
How do we stop this? I mean, kill a god, I guess. That's not new for us, but how do we kill Osiris? Bit of a shame that he didn't call the third witness. Yeah, it's Warren. Didn't end well, because he was not able to sit still. So if you just... he needs to confess and...
Osiris
I don't know.
Good.
Oh, good. Perfect timing.
Now you're gonna need to stab him with a ram's horn.
A ram's horn? Where am I going to find a ram's horn in Dearborn?
No clue.
Butchers, maybe? And why would you find him? How can you find Osiris? He doesn't want to be found, I don't think.
Dick's gonna sick Joe after me, Sam.
You're a hunter, Dean. You know to deal with ghosts.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be Joe. They go through a lot of salt. Hi there.
You're not here for bar mitzvah lessons.
I need this to banish an Egyptian god. And the question is it actually authentic or is it knockoff? Like plastic or something? Because it's like symbolic.
I guess it's his thing. Some kind of twisted eye for an eye.
That makes the world go blind, you know.
Dean, my life was good. Really.
But very short, unfortunately.
You were a kid. Hunters are never kids. I never was. I didn't even stop to think about
It's
it.
not your fault. It wasn't on you.
No, but I didn't.
No, it was on Dad.
You carry all kinds of crap you don't have to, Dean.
Yeah, true.
Be able to see that I am 90% crap.
He undervalues himself so insanely much. Same way, huh? And Joe can't go against it, even though they're having a very reasonable conversation. This is not very godlike behavior, Osiris.
He's making me do this.
Yeah, he is. I don't blame you. And then Osiris. And then Sam. There we go. Good timing, dude. She's gonna be sent packing, or... Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Maybe come clean to Sam now about Amy. Don't add to your friggin' baggage, dude.
Another life, you might have made a pretty decent scuzzbag.
I'm 0 for 1, Dean.
Nah, that's not your fault. You were pretty convincing.
Yeah, it was a kangaroo court. Doesn't really count.
Final witness thing.
No idea. Honestly,
Stop lying, dude. Stop lying.
Why do you skip you?
I think I just don't feel guilty anymore.
No, I get that feeling too. Sam is way more well-adjusted.
My past is my past, and I can move on with my life. You know, hopefully.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, but you gotta try. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Let guilt eat at you forever, I guess, but...
I mean, I don't want to sound lame, but... I kind of feel good, Dean.
Why would you say that? Why tempt fate? Come on. Okay, so... that was episode 4 of season 7 of Supernatural. This feels like a pretty middle of the road episode for me, like middle of the pack. I really like the actor they got to play Osiris. I've seen him in something else. I don't remember what, but I know I've seen him before, and I like his vibe generally, his style. I like that I got to test my theory. You know, when there's something that's very strange, that feels unexplainable, guess God, you know, some sort of God, and it worked out this time. Let's see how long that works. I'm gonna keep doing that. I feel like I don't have a whole lot to say about this. Like, again, like I keep harping on about, I don't appreciate their lack of communication. I don't appreciate the lying that they do to each other. Like, I get it. I get it. Dean feels so guilty. He feels like he can't say what's, like, he can't speak his mind or so on, because then Dean is going to abandon him, and or Sam is going to abandon him, I mean, he spoke. I get it. He feels unlovable. He feels like he doesn't deserve to have good things, and it's still frustrating. Like, that's the thing. I've been there, you know, with depression. You don't feel like you don't speak up because you don't think that anyone can understand, or that you don't deserve to be helped, that you don't deserve to feel better. But the only way forward is to talk, is to start talking, to discover that the judgment you fear, or like the repercussions you fear, are not going to come, and the judgment that you fear is not going to happen. It's not as bad as you think it is. There's no way forward but to just out with it and talk about it. Yeah, I don't think I really have much more to add. This was a pretty straightforward episode, you know. It was fun though. Yeah, don't know if there's nothing really new to talk about. I've talked about this at length before, so I feel I can leave it there. I've been recording for a long time as well, so I'm gonna go out and like, the place I live is tiny. There's like, in this village, I guess, there's like, how many live here? Like, if I say 1,000, I think that's overdoing it. Yeah, that's probably overdoing it. But we have a small hotel in this village that do Thai food on the weekends. So I'm gonna go there and have some Thai food. So yeah, gonna go get some food and have a good time. Anyways, that is it for today. I thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, however, do take care of yourselves, and peace out.